Okay, this is gonna be a story time of how I sold feet pictures while I was in college. Okay, so pretty much, obviously in college you're broke, you're hungry, you need money, you gotta buy your textbooks, which are like $200 each, and it's just a lot of stuff you gotta pay for in college, especially like all the events and whatever, or if you're in a sorority, whatever. So basically, I was like, how can I do this? What am I gonna do? I need to get money. And then I couldn't get a job because I did not have my car in college with me, so I could not do that. And I was not about to walk because that would be too damn far, and I already had like all these classes to study for, blah blah blah, right? So pretty much I was on Instagram one day, and obviously in my DMs I always get DMs from random creepy ass men. They have like no profile pictures, or they have like pictures of their whole entire family on there trying to ask me on a date, and I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? And then of course I always expose them or whatever, right? Because y'all seen the videos of me exposing guys cheating on their girlfriends or whatever. But anyways, this one random man DM'd me, and it wasn't like a scam DM, because usually you can tell when they're like fake versus like just a real person or whatever. So he DM'd me and he was like, oh hi, like you're so beautiful, I was wondering if we could have like a quick conversation. And then back then I was stupid, just responding to anybody because I was bored. So I was like, yeah, like what's up, like what do you need, like whatever. And then he was like, yeah, well I noticed you have like beautiful feet, like I've seen like professional models and they don't have feet as good as yours. Like I don't know, he said something along those lines, right? And I was like, oh, like why are you looking at my feet, like that's kind of weird. And he was like, yeah, well sometimes I just be on Instagram and girls come up on my For You page, and I just look at their pictures, whatever. And keep in mind, I had no idea how old this man was, right? He could have been 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. I didn't know. And then I think there was one time where I said like, oh, send a picture of something if you're real. And then he just casually sent a picture of like whatever, his house, like the room he was in or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay. So I know he's not a bot. And obviously a bot could do that too, but it's like, I don't know. I was stupid, like I said. But pretty much he was like, yeah, so I was wondering if I could like buy a couple of feet pictures from you, because like you're just like so pretty, and like it would be cool to have pictures and whatever. And I'm kind of into that thing, and it's weird, but whatever, I might as well just try to get pictures or something like that, right? And I was just kind of like freaked out, because obviously I've heard of girls like selling feet pictures, and obviously it's not like nudes or anything, but a lot of men are just into the weirdest things, and feet is one of them, right? So obviously I know they like it when you're doing stuff with your feet, or like you have like a nice pedicure, or you have like baby oil on your feet, and I don't know, right? Just like pretty looking toes and stuff like that, right? So I was like, oh, I mean, I guess I don't really have my nails painted right now, but like how much would you pay? And of course that was like a stupid question, because any professional would have been like, oh, I charge $200 for these pictures, right? But me, I was thinking like, oh, it's just feet, it's not like it's actual nudes, it shouldn't be that expensive, right? But of course men with money are gonna pay for anything, like the things that they want. So he was like, I don't know, like maybe like $50 for a picture, or $100, I don't know, something like that. Like what do you charge? Like I know you be selling pictures, whatever. And I was like, okay, because I didn't want to tell him like I've never done this before, because then he would only ask for like $20. But I think back in the day I had maybe like 25,000 followers, so he thought I was like actually like famous to some extent, So I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then he was like, okay, so just give me your Cash App, and then like just send me a picture of whatever, or like when you paint your nails, or like something like that, right? And then I was like, okay, and I gave him my Cash App, and then I check it, and he's like, okay, I sent it to you, and I checked it, my account, and it said like $75, and I was like, oh, like, and I didn't even send the picture yet, so I could have easily just blocked him, got the $75 for free. But I was like, shit, like I wonder if he's gonna keep doing this. And all I did was send a picture of my crusty toes. Like I don't even think I put lotion on them, and they weren't painted or whatever. And I just sent like literally like a POV of my feet, right? Not even like in a posing or anything like that. And then he was like, oh, like they were so pretty, whatever, like imagine when you get them painted, or like whatever. And then in college, I wasn't really worried about painting my toes or my nails. I don't even know if I brought nail polish to college, right? So then he was like, yeah, I will pay for like a pedicure or like whatever, like if you want to get it done. And I was like, no, I like doing my toes myself. And that's actually true because I just think it's fun to paint my toes, right? So then he's like, yeah, so like maybe tomorrow I'll ask for more or whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. And I didn't think he would like message me again, or I thought he would just like, take the picture and run and just block me or whatever. But then over the course of like, I'm gonna say like a month maybe, he kept like messaging me, sending me money. So I think there was a total of like, I'm gonna say like $900, maybe $1,000 I got just from sending those pictures. But the thing is, they were all priced differently because sometimes he would say like he didn't go to the bank yet, or his direct deposit didn't hit from his job yet, so he could only pay $50 right now. But then he would still pay $100 when I said these are $100. And I think one time when I painted my toes, that's when I asked for $200, and then he sent it, and I was like, oh shit, I could have been doing this, right? So obviously, like there's like a business in itself right there, because men are stupid and they'll pay for anything that they want, right? So you could make a whole business out of that, but I didn't want to be like doing that as an actual job, and like I didn't want to have a conversation with him every day because obviously like we didn't really like just send the feet pictures and the money, that's it. Like there was still like the cordial part of it, how you're like, oh hey, how you doing, you busy right now, I'll send the money, okay, check to see if you got the money. Like no, like I didn't want to do all that every day when I had all these classes to go to or whatever. So I think I got to the point where I got to like 900 or like $1,000, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to send these anymore. Like I'm getting tired of this, blah blah blah. And he was like, oh well, he wasn't like pushy or anything, be like, please don't leave me. He wasn't like acting crazy like that, right? But he was like, okay, I understand. Like a lot of people don't like doing it for that long, or it's just whatever at that point. And I was like, yeah, okay, bye. And then I think I blocked him after that. Did I? I think I blocked him after that because I was like, I almost got like almost $1,000. I didn't want to like push it too hard in case like, I don't know. But yeah, people out there will definitely pay for anything. I have learned that for a fact. But yeah, that was the story time. I don't know. But now I miss that money and I should have probably saved it. But yeah, bye.